Padaroma, just 1 minute. Now, me hear Chelsea and Benfica game because they be a can make catch or say, you do a while, ye shaba, ye perceive sunyadi. So they be our shabo now who something different. I was so sunya. Now my team for no share for so tiasi. Saturday na near the Benfica and Chelsea, a game no one common. Me catch or say, every single game be a man who Chelsea, a FIFA club worker biano. It seems Enzo Maresca as an approach or ye experiment. So na me omone Benfica na me pestala Chelsea bebo me pa approach umbe yusu and no kre omuko share Benfica no coach ni say yusu a different approach and a different style. Ken Chelsea against Benfica second tie ready. Dear me who ni say Enzo Maresca yusu a left-sided dynamics ana Enzo Maresca yusu ye. Semi-treche na mi breaking it down. Chelsea air game na se no. Oma Kopama operate as a left winger. Unse mostly Kopama mba number 10 or right wing. But against Benfica, busa unse di inti no ma Kopama ko ball left wing. Reasoning na ni say Kopama ball left wing na. Kopama drifty inside. Now a pin the right back of a Benfica. Branty friend say Frederick. The moment over drifty inside into so which yellow na or na. And you Kopama what drifted from the left wing to inside left. What drag it Frederick right back no Ediama Benfica. Sa space no a ho ana kukureya a running utilizes sa space no. And then you can say the left-sided dynamics. The moment that Chelsea be use left-sided dynamics no and the pressure to Benfica for no to say you concentrate to ho na a free Pedro Noto any a branch friend say Rhys James on the right side. It is our two players on that right side in Nashi goes. Ana Chelsea omo attack bi ana kese pano any omo ha adwen pano na e on the left side. Another experiment for the match Chelsea. That was the reason why at the end of the game 22 attempts to score. Emu 12 on targets, 4 big chances, 4 goals because of the style of play of Enzo Maresca, the left-sided dynamics. I think say Club World Cup no coach ne experiment with the FA at least.
But you must say chances show for what it.
Oh,
we are doing sir.
Can me person me share
e bi mo boy you know say so you almost have a Palmares or quarter final.
Me de mania debut me hu ne say o de mania gide ma Chelsea say sa experiment ni new approach na coach ni introduce no. Players ne tiasie. That's the most important thing. It is a coach ni a different style. They know a different style. Not omo dey get results. Any ball no more but I think nyoma e koso ye di ma Chelsea. You hope say ya number 2 so the new season enkoye say ye ni beje kakra ni asate aba so big ups to them. Mami rem transfers no na amanfo epe Nico die no. De ko ye ni na na ye say. Felix Tenta a oye coach agent e de man Nico Williams. Ana osako shia de ko biem ene Barcelona fo di nkomo say Bilbao for na ma Nico Williams na busuafo pressure. Ye nim say release clause no. Barca ebetime nye ska di akwa akotua. Nemum ade a yese omusuro pa no say betime register boy ne say omukotua no release clause ana say omuntimi nkotua. Ana Barca for di oma no ka che Felix Tenta say ye betime register Nico Williams. So Felix Tenta ka che omo say ompe ano operating guarantee. Okay, Yokaris ana Lisbon for di no na verbal agreement. And Felix Tenta catch Barcelona for ne say operating agreement. So yen fan to krat also say Samu ko twa release clause in pokra na betima register. Samu ntimi register de ne besa e de ni a chebe foforo. Eno na Barcelona for twetwe omo because omo nim say sa 1:1 rule no omo ntimi nwie enti omo ntimi control rating guarantee. Emfa ma Nico Williams say chenchi na oba on be register no. So e ho anema Felix Tenta ka say omo mpe dani omo situation ni bi. Ano mo so de ye betima guarantee see betimi e dia branch friend said that Nico Williams saba ye be register no already Barcelona try say omo financial fair play space no ade so me free 23 million euros se Barcelona betimi a register Nico Williams omo salary sa financial fair play space no owo so omo free 23 million euros enye so omo ntimi nyo players no mo ho na omo salary no wo say be free. That's the reason why I know more try so bit to set test again on beton. Arahu, on bet meja ne kwan. Omo try say omo salary wages no betimi eyi bebre free so. Na sa 23 million euros no, ometimi dia register Nico Williams. E ho na problem ne wo. So na eye nkomo akoso. Ana Barcelona board no koye meeting. A omo discuss how omo betima register Nico Williams. Na Barcelona board ne for omo mame. Omo ye nipa 17 ana wo board ne so. Nipa 17 no, emu 5%. Ana mpese Nico Williams ba Barcelona. Out of nipa 17 no more Barcelona board ne so no. Emu 5% ana mpese Nico Williams ba Barcelona. It is a nipa 5% no ana ekoliki information no edema mundo for. Enti mpanyimfo no more board na so na ekodi nkonkonsa kire mundo deportivo for no. Sa newspaper na omo ye Barcelona for mundo for no ana mkoliki information no. Enti sa information na ba bonte ana wala porta mo so te yo so koliki de ma Gerard. Enti ase so obi afa baby because sa nipa 5% no more board ne so no. Omo si Nico Williams ne ba. Luis Diaz ne better than Nico Williams. Enti omo nim adekonti a wala porta mo sorry to say omo ye crazy about signing Nico Williams on Barcelona. It is a problem akofa ba ni na anke ya de a
omo kwaje to mo say Luis Diaz ye better than Nico.
Yes, 5% no.
Omo ne sa no mo ho no.
Sa no mo ho no.
Okay.
And this only 5% no. Omo nye majority. Majority na so omo nkofa Nico Williams mbra because one, apart from ball no, economic benefits no obema omo ska more than Luis Diaz. And then no between Luis Diaz and Nico Williams. The Osha Barcelona just your beton Barcelona maba senye scan. Aye Nico Williams. So sa nipa 5% no and equal information no. Et said the company be our border. Omwo akoye meeting na decisions no eni se eye ade e ba bonten. By sa nipa 5% in the quality and the bar san one report am so sadia. And omo susu nipa ne Gerard. Yesusu yema Gerard information na Gerard so enfambra bonten. By me no ka say Barcelona prepare contract for eye Nico Williams so ma prepare bibia e de ewie. Na onim say papa friend say Hansi Flick esane Nico Williams ka say bi. Emma this time around or the new projects or the abrantie new role any style of play bi oni na discuss ye. Na eno na yensaka likely lineup as Nico Williams go be use the new season. Na ken Barca a likely lineup on be use nie. Goalkeeper na say ni mo na hokra na yenko for interest no wo. Nico Williams on the left side. Lamy on the right side, Lewandowski. Na yesem common na course between Hansi Flick no catch Nico Williams say obeba Rafinha a operate as a deep lying poacher. Into the na be number 10 ho. Na Pedri and Frankie de Jong the base. Into many mo no de ebe no. So Barca for the ma guarantee boy ne say oba on betimi ama now register out.
Say na be hye.
Say na be hye.
Yes, o ma ton aro na.
Saro obet na hompokra na yesi center pair hono do mo so no Inigo Martinez na Kubasi.
Na se tim we dey o be gu Madrid na.
Yeah.
Be so question me say na.
Oh.
We dey ready ona.
Said you dey last season got some better share ni say news bi. Enti say you ma guarantee boy ni say on bet ma register.
Jabi Alonso hye dey ma ye pa.
Who line up no say wedding. Intenten one dey. Enti ke nipa 5% on more board ne so ne kodi nkonkonsa ma nsem trofo. There you be Barcelona for Barcelona board omo nya Madrid for. Say dey baby nipa ba ko miru wo so.
95 is here cancel mass 5.
Enti sa 5% ne kodi nkonkonsa ma mundu for no. I ma sa story din na ba bonten no. Me na wo ka say the latest from Mohamed Kudus. On say aha say dey ye ma story a 2-3 days time na ba be deja. We be catch us say Enzo Maresca Abrante friend said Joao Pedro ni Kudus ohia omo say so mafa Joao Pedro aba na only my recruitment ama Spurs in common ma ye de ni nyina no Spurs for de say Chelsea kire Mohamed Kudus et said ye kwaku ni bigi pre oba ho na oba ne say ope bigi na oba ne say ope bigi na kwaku ntiase na o de se bigi ya kire oba na no bi na Spurs ye Kudus no onim say Spurs for ekosia roof for no baby or say omo handle Kudus no ana ma ka kire omo ani Kudus say Chelsea na so pesa okono o ko Palmer o Pedro Neto o Dila o ma sa akofa Joao Pedro enche bi ebe ko World Cup omo guarantee playing time da enti say o pe baby a pressure ni so ye be guarantee playing time at Spurs
Spurs is somebody actually
Fatano. Chelsea the any Fatano. And Comunia Chelsea the any tuba. Enti omo de se Chelsea de kire Mohamed Kudus. Se Chelsea no okono. Players no mo kofa ba na bi free Dortmund ba. Enti bibia no be guarantee playing time enti bra team a ye be ye project ni de esi so.
But Pedro Neto by Chelsea no play or no ye starter.
Initially
Pedro Neto be start straight. Say who said you were not in change.
No, say
and then say who you Chelsea players no. Everybody did first.
No correct.
So performance Kudus corner first 2-3 matches we you be bad.
There be say a transfer you na ye prade ba ko penti de make out trim be ye ode no. Unse already medical be catch say omo the first proposal be koi 50 million pounds plus sale on clause 30 to 35%. Omo so be say increases can. Enti de omo perform Kudus say ni say Kudus ebeji atum say obeba space. Se Kudus nya jitum say kukuro. Ombesa increase bin dia kwa koma West.
Spurs pe Kudus change Chelsea. Spurs for and so bring am. I Chelsea as a Chelsea for no yomo.
Aso mu slow down kaka. Ana say Kroma sa kwa for another player adinaba. Enti no mpeso mu gina so use.
Okay fine. Say coach your system.
Yeah enti.
Football na system na say ka win as a confirm. Na you Kudus as a confirm.
Oh yeah. Me kra de profile na omope no. Say obi otimi bo across the front line.
Say Pedro so timi bo ni.
Ono ne de about the right wing na onye effective to say Kudus. Enti de ba ndia kan de ba membo so na mo so omre na buke. Manchester United eton players are is can be ombe generate no de be ko Begamo. Ederson midfielder no o me decide so mba kofa no. On say FIFA Club World Cup no Real Madrid wa crash striker Gonzalo Garcia or perform very well. Leeds United, Sunderland and Roma aba akra no ho. Hendrick ese or train the final decision of Jabi Alonso. Say Alonso entimi an guarantee no say obenye bia bopa obeye kia. Juventus deal need the hope for Hendrick. Hendrick ne Emerick Laporte de na wo kan 3 years no. Almost say man salary of 4 million euros and only a net de Eban no. Juventus we bi almost say omo pe kwakwa this no mu team Manchester City Oscar Bob. Juve for say omo pe Oscar Bob. Na last week na mbeka ebereche ezene Arsenal de no. Meeting ne koso Sunday enwe ya na eye Andri Beta ana Mika Ateta mienu ana koshia CAA Base Limited for no ana mo dia to manim say abrantie no wo clause bi eye ba obey 60 million pounds and na Arsenal for her crown befa so activity eye Isaac ne Liverpool de ma mema latest ewom 130 million pounds na eda ho no Liverpool for nim say so ma ye sign miss kan wo soro o me decide say any ade ne face kan have Elliot enko Newcastle. Already Newcastle for so pe have Elliot.
Somebody see Kasen na abeka Elliot.
Say some bit mine be 80.
The Elliot was 40.
Now we get 50. No we get.
Elliot and no 50.
As I said yes I don't go for what. Enti de baba na pata de no. Things o mo penny nyina no. Metima confirm the amount from JJ Sports. Aye ni o medi nkomo. Things are o my serious about party as it stands now Galatasaray. Since ni at the office with Braba and ye ni JJ omo handle party deals no ye ni omo di nkomo no omo say teams ni be Braba by the omo say dey bi omo tato omo no Galatasaray for
that's it you first you and you come to that I know some bread na they want to come
Keme da say
who just silence we am show as what ka chiri sana we am show who
make Chelsea asabon kakra me de manu betum Jimmy Giddens. Jimmy Giddens don't Kudus wine anymore.
No so mo pe go wo ball no so bia.
Yo, ye be bon komo. Me di Chelsea ne ho komo kakra. Na Ken awosi e wo dunkwa no fin. Hia kese pa enkoma no. Na mame no mo komo kakra about the Nico Williams team. Saturday ne nwumre na reports be as a na Boba from Barcelona was say deal no say a call offer na nye Barcelona fought. That was the story coming up. I was like and the BBS na Ken story ni nyina said ye uche when say the camp of Nico Williams demanded say a clause should be written or should be stipulated in the contract say if Barcelona do not register me free club with Marco free Barcelona for so installing. Now watch this. Sa close way. Barcelona fa ike 1-1 omudi shemu. Barcelona fa Jules Koundé omudi shemu kai Jules Koundé kre start league na omobi. Of course. Frankesi na ese no contract him. If a recent players have been a show contract a written contract. So ask yourself, say, why is it that a Drunuko Dianoswa a one starts a bomb person with the but what tell me to say? Danny Olmo, the last player na a shadow contract was Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo contract no na a shame say Barcelona and register no obeko free. And again, Danny Olmo, don't forget, the last year, it was because of Andres Christensen injury, no? And I registered Danny Olmo. Maybe saying Christensen in a prayer, they wouldn't have registered Danny Olmo. But I'm not be a referee. 1 year ago, now some way see Christensen prime and umpono registration no ya koya kopim January. Okay, the January then Barcelona for courts. So back and forth, CDR4 no. And I'm rolling in favor of Barcelona. And Danny Olmo twice we season no. And umpono and then Ubisa have yet Tabasa say Mranimudi is still now insist that Danny Olmo was not registered right. During the season, Sancho kept on asking Danny Olmo say, Barcelona for Intimian register are you going to use that clause and leave the club for free? That was time and Manchester City started to come on. Make I come when you may see it. And then Danny Olmo say, oh no, Barca will have free. The basic BR no be Barcelona. On our exercises are close. Tio. If Barcelona are okay to use those clauses for those players, then it should be okay to use the same clause for Nico Williams. But Barcelona's rule, and I agree, Felix Tentano, what you say? Sure, Nico no, onya Barcelona true and true. A bit similar, Barcelona can splash out 58 million euros today. So registration is delay. Na quiet Danny Olmo Dienibia. Danny Olmo was a Barcelona boy. He said this, I'm not going to activate any clause. I will stay. Can you say same for Nico Williams?
Now, where should Nico over to my son, over to my son?
Bayern Munich.
We are coaching almost 60 million. Na registration and facility.
No, on Tono Suntinefi. Bayern Munich in a informal boy in agents is still now they are waiting.
They already built for better time. Barca time. What they become? Better not take.
Can it's not make us say a business. See, some no can say Bayern Munich inform. I'm telling you, if you inform the agents and say they will be waiting. And see, Ken, see, you can take risk for Danny Olmo because you know Andy Barra or a Barcelona guy who Danny Olmo agent or a Barcelona guy. But how assured are you for Nico Williams? I know the stroke a crowd. Oh no, that is why we are where we are today. It was a compromise, but either Barcelona will agree and sign, or as I said, Nico Williams is our clause in him. Now only GDS Barcelona will work things out. See, the question is the last time I can't so much was say, hey, release clause on and yet by fluke, Real Madrid will pay clubs are a kuta liquid. A car counting liquid as Sika cash and Casawa, and your Real Madrid. Yet Madrid echo in negotiations, they release clause or corner clubs neko casa. Say I cannot pay for Sika cash straightforward, sir. Boom 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 for mommy. Franco Mustantano Mutu and said 2. Din House no Mutu and saying 2 or 3. We were told to the Micho Yase. It's physical cash is an easy. Already they have paid 25 million for Juan Garcia. It was on Sumbetia, another close to 60 million for Nico Williams. Let's say Barcelona, you baby, I would say 85 million euros cash down. Master, and yet easy. 85 million euros cash down. Mami boom to say they want to place me and na place me and Sanebia, one more ties and I can say, I feel be able to with 30 million. But you are going to use some physical cash, straightforward. It is not easy. There to you, which I want to explain. ASR CPI na what Danny Omo. What to say? Can't Danny Omo see customer CPI na. Ken, me pamcho a consumer price index in Spain. A share contract in mu MPMP say. So release clause biano and normally place so the show mu contract to guard against inflation. Ebia Mema Nico Williams release clause no 2023. Na 58 million. Na say 2026 obefa boy na sound say 58 million na. Me lose cash. But what did the bicho ya say? It's in Spain they allow the CPI say and yes adia a country ni CPI as at that time no one calculate the artistic and also. Send the man won't lose value. It's place wages with Spain. Afibia no depending on how inflation run our country no. It is gonna be home. But what I say now, so Barcelona what they will do is that the 58 million plus the CPI today's CPI me check it was Spain is around 2.2% plus the CPI no we could see a tax. Inti tio the man deal in style be say when him say Barcelona tia we no ever say CPI in around 61 million euros. Just sound so go to a tax ma buy no. Senka Atletico Madrid Bilbao for the betia sia. Barcelona betimi am almost 60 na tax no ye year free. But again they say no, you have to go through the process. As I'm not straightforward, they say you deal no. Ebeko enim kakra yenya abotre. Ken that say Chelsea recruitment no more yan woman. I am beginning to feel say when they are looking out for a player, they don't look out say ye per striker, ye per winger. They look at the department. Ye per forward. Forward, you know, I was sell ball at least 2 positions. Make a forwarder, number 7, number 11, number 10, number 9, 4 key positions. And ye be a sell ball 2. Into those players coming on board, you know. Obia and ye be about to Jimmy Gaines no team bo force 9. Now watch this. But one of my calculations extra Chelsea for attacking departments, you know. Many 17 players. 17. A 4 positions. Say a bia so bia for 2. As I say saying 8. But say Chelsea was 17. If you want a pictorial evidence, this is it. Inti wingers, you know. Say 8 wingers, natural wingers, Ankasa, Pedro Neto, Noni Madueke, William Exteval, Joao Felix, Jimmy Gaines, Tarek George, Muhail Mudrik, Raheem Sterling, wingers, Nankasa, number 10 for no, Enzo Fernandez, Kopama, Nkunku Chukwuemeka, Leon Delap Jackson, Joao Pedro, Magiu, Mamando Bruya. See, Chelsea needs 8 out of the 17. Meaning, say, a lot of players will go. See, the reason why I am not so much worried about the numbers is say, what teams are and him you see 10 players are Chelsea count. So Chelsea are buying a lot of players, yet they know how to sell. Inti me somebody concentration in na because team no does because they know how to sell. And yeah, Arsenal. Since I say Arsenal Football Club, player what Tony Kessie Paya Oxlade Chamberlain, 38 million euros. 38 Arsenal. I'm talking boy now it's 2017. But Chelsea knows how to do it. Liverpool knows how to do it. So my concentration is not there. My concentration is Chelsea last year. What they did not lack was creating chances. Chelsea creates a lot of chances. The problem is chances no more creating no more to for goals and catch chances no. So whoever Chelsea is bringing on board should be someone on the nine-initial pomu and you'll be kekese or dribble and you'll be kekese or pass well. Chelsea needs someone who is a goal scorer. Not necessarily who is 1v1, who dribbles and left, right, center. Say a wingo, say a number 10, say a false 9, as I say someone who will give Chelsea numbers because the creation aspect of the Chelsea game is not in doubt. But the goal scoring aspects and they ain't in doubt. It's a boys never Ken. Me persist still no I want to see someone and the nine share ball ni mu bebre. Send the nine share ball ni mu a. Once Chelsea starts creating its chances, and can problem be any who. Get us to be. Yenya Kudus 2 years ago. Na yese Lami Yama Kudus Kupama. One bad season. And I feel very sad because the Matis Cunha, the Imbuemo, Joao Pedro, abe signed Kudus Hunkobo Chelsea Muninano. Medial because one bad season, it looks like all these boys are getting better deals than Mo Kudus. Who made me feel say a lot of them Kudus is a better player than them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. Now Mbuemo no, yeah, the ball no too is he a better player than Kudus? Now Joao Pedro Charlie, it's no. Say dear true no. Maybe okay. Well, anyway, it's well anyway. I am a but
players based on rules.
As you say, acquire rules.
Because you say young top players say yes we young top players say we were talent. I say money just need a top player based on rules.
Say you man up a sort of way. It's
be a free football, maybe a kick quality.
Says he say number. Oh, say Jumano, say you normally who pretty from the wings. But back in say no, say minimum say now they come didn't come about the Kudus say ni Chelsea role, you know. The Chelsea yeah, I'm beginning to feel he moves so. The name Chelsea numbers near also too much. Tottenham so means your project in the back of Tottenham.
Chelsea for the model. Tottenham's project as a Tottenham West Ham can Europa League as an difference.
Tottenham means your mundi back of
stadium. Biggie. Biggie bread, but ever some more every team. But I said they're gonna be Chelsea. Because the Pedro net higher. You would give us a more topic in the Kokana or on your father say right side ofOkrano. Or your second option,
hey, second option. Debbie, Ken Wadarama. Ken say Kudus necessary Bobo Debiau. He's our main man. So he needs a team that will be playing.
Billy.
Based on the Kokuka, I want to remember based on that. Kudus Mohammed they also choose Tottenham if they are serious about him ahead of Chelsea. Yeah, World Cup.
I am your mother matches. What's your World Cup?
Yeah, there be any see
England. You will Subaru or your mom. Play a do England, maybe some call World Cup. I so much I put off a run of 60. Dear 4 matches now. Now you are prepared the whole young fun.
Can they okay?
World Cup and 3 matches in tea. And I
have possible.
And you're possible.
You know your best in the corner. Of course.
When to your confidence every time.
Oh, they be to be your confident, but they are possible.
Because a stage be ending. You have failed into be.
Of course, can I no credit. But in 2006
World Cup will be taking decision.
2006 World Cup now you bought 3 matches in your first World Cup. But we made a mistake say for one of your best players Uncle Bilal Kensen because near future with you red card on to be Ghana to be qualifying for the next stage.
Okay.
But it got to that point after Ghana being here now. When we were on the verge of qualifying, I say you qualify. And certainly, I believe say a idea about going here parking. King Kudus Mohammed said in America, you have a World Cup. Or mind be being the best players on be active. No more game said they on being here for that tournament because it is the biggest tournament in the world. It's based on that. So we make you move at this stage. I guess that's why I drink Koso. Hey baby, I'll be your body behind the abo. Or maybe say na Kudus Mohammed coach Chelsea onya bi mwana. It's highly possible say Kudus Mohammed coach Chelsea will be in game ni bi abo. Back in the woman say at Chelsea, they have a coach what's na team ni mu for more than a season. You a new season mu. Our players on more do more year juma dada. Onim player bia. E wom so on one epe Mohammed Kudus. But he's been with the team. Onim team no. Any players in the team no. So Kudus Mohammed make a move say na wa Chelsea. Or kwa pray for a sport. Chelsea will Pedro Neto. Ewo ho. Our establishing a Chelsea team ni mo. Chelsea will co-palm in recent games. Coach the ball at Auburn. Or push on into the neck of flanks. And gradually, these are some of the players that Kudus no more cooperate. You did Jimmy gets his home come, say possible. So no to make me join the Chelsea Bobo. William Estivayo and so. Can we Kopama? We get things out. These two players are English bonds. So who took quite go become Kwako see a kind. No more free chromo or more Kwako pre-positioner. You have to play above your weight. I am a player better role. And to Kudus Mohammed to fight for position with these players would have to play above his weight. And so that's our position now, Branty and Saka. I will do one. But I will call Tottenham again. Players now mobile Tottenham this time around. Human song. Last season, and the performance that is saying what Tottenham Bobo called him. It wasn't one of the best. Tottenham and Nimuho play on a good season here, Brennan Johnson. He scored 11 goals for Tottenham. Who is Brennan Johnson free on man? Almost all the players from what Tottenham and Nimuho no be about the one shot down Konkai. Human song, Richarlison, Dominic Solanke. These names are a boy. Hey, dear Kudus woman made me know my competing 1 year spot. And just as I was saying about Chelsea, Tottenham, there's a new coach. On only tonight, I say coach. I don't know what Chelsea. Enzo Maresca. It's Oba player be all baby with a different eye. Now our performance back on can more opportunity. Now what's your kind of man? It's based on that. Me feel say Tottenham is going to be a better destination for Mohamed Kudus ahead of Chelsea this time around. Ken, moving on. Chelsea Bobo Kono. Yes, signings. And looking at the signings at Chelsea, I feel say they are building. No crepa. So Chelsea. Now we players for home, 49 players. Now we have additions. Now we have João Pedro in the bar. Premier League now in the just ended season. One of the players are not more so any power. João Pedro. Chelsea aka say any more one of the player will be to me position be our anymore. João Pedro is fitting to that particular thing. Right wing of body amount. Left wing of body amount. Attacking midfield of body amount. Or trying to be more as a striker. And so at the mouth. Last 2 seasons. The performance not bad. About 30 matches in the Premier League, got 9 goals and assisted 3 times. Last season, about 27 matches in the league, or share 10 goals and assisted 6 times. It's the last season performance was an improvement upon the previous season's performance. It's clearly, once I brand any performance need page until the chair say, when another opportunity in the club will be a biaba, and you might be me a kind of man. So it is a very good move for Chelsea Bobo Kono. Now, almost signings we it looks like Chelsea focus in engine anymore. The last time I make about the Chelsea defense, Ken. Who is Chelsea central defense in the free one man? The left back position. In the absence of Cucurella. Why now bet me about this or a Chelsea left back? Me who be? Right side. Rhys James for one man is solid. Rhys James in one man, Malo Gusto in Chada and your papa. But at least you can mention Malo Gusto. So your right back at Rhys James in one man on the slot in. No other was our position. No. The left back position for Chelsea. Meaning say Cucurella and Pradintia. Cucurella always available in India. Meaning Chelsea left back aside Cucurella. And it's a position I was more margin call. Because football team no all build there. So person get Royals now performing well. Every department of the team should be solid. It is all focusing so much on the attack. Focusing so much on the midfield. Now that defense they were on one. Ebe we ask no. Attack no be solid, attack no be strong. On be more now already the amount. But defense there was no need defend it. Say the be attack ni failure. Boss ni be chira emma meche no. Ebe we ask na wo ni bi. Enti Chelsea making sure some more margin akọ. No meti be bi dia fa ho. Ken lastly on Liverpool. Finally Liverpool player Jarrell Kwanzaa. Eko. I think say you move and ebe mo akoda no. Because out to Liverpool. Now only Van Dijk in a pre-position. Only Konate in a pre-position. These are 2 established central defenders. It's a bad day so benya biabo. It is opportunity ba. Na yesi ko ba Liverpool sine kokosi akanya. I was all grabbing with both hands. Recently, emre bi etwam. Na nka won English players so mu tukwa kwa Germany akwa kosi akanya. But nan say if we by 2018 2019 on mobile. Most of the English boys were making move up Bundesliga nim nyina no. Ekoko excel e ma chiro mu di ne basro. From Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman when he was leaving Everton. And they akwa joining the Bundesliga. Obeka say he's an African, but I am talking about Ademola Lookman because time ana all free Premier League nim akwa loan. E wo Bundesliga nim RB Leipzig na ken. He was an English boy. Okoye. It was a move ana man for baby in Peneso. Of stepping into RB Leipzig. The first game which he go. Or in the second round, you really no. No one level matches. I watch 5 goals in the Bundesliga, and I near master sign. You been who Jadon Sancho. Whatever that has happened to the player has happened. But of course, Bundesliga in Borussia Dortmund and Neymar conquered the battle. Things change and Neymar turned around. Jude Bellingham is another example. Nancy, ya Baba be one also so performance. I want to from the move to Real Madrid. It's your neck. And maybe a Chemnanka English players didn't to kind and go outside and come put your kind. But in recent times, in Quadana Bundesliga, actually, I say, how many breeding grounds are very good for English young players and the talent. And we a young player with England, not unya be more. No opportunity back, Sabra Bundesliga anymore. Grab it with both hands. Koneko Koya, Jumane Chade over to me because a Dia Mabuboy from Ademola Lookman, Jude Bellingham, Jadon Sancho at the Airbano. Nancy Jamie Gettens. He's also on the radar of Chelsea and the performance across Borussia Dortmund. Another English boy. It will make sure such an opportunity to obey you in the year. Now near me to kind of man. And I feel that this particular move is really going to help the player. Looking at the performance, no done do Liverpool anytime we bring a little opportunity. And so Liverpool Bobo him now for shining on some back into the English Premier League.
Well, I'm a biggie, your friend is over.